Hello, everybody. Welcome back on VBS. Welcome to this amazing broadcast. We're here live from Charlotte Motor Speedway in Concord, North Carolina. It's a great day here. You see the skies are clear. It's absolutely amazing. Just look at this amazing scenic view of Charlotte Motor Speedway. This is the 10th Coca-Cola 300 of the NNRL here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. So it's going to be an amazing day here at Charlotte, and hell, I'm excited to be here for this amazing Cup Series race. So let's get ready. Alright, so, of course, it's actually 6 p.m. right now. But mostly everyone should have their cars spawned. Hold on. Alright, there we go. So now you can hear the car engines. But most of the cars should be spawned by now, so yeah, but you can see this is the entire lineup right here. Of course, there's more Cup Series drivers than just the ones who are here. Not everyone is here though. This is a Monday race. So here's the one car he's riding in the nice Walmart Red Bull mixed up scheme. By the way, this is a patriotic race, so yeah, I assume this is the 66, but I don't know whose avatar that is. This is the 3 car. He's riding in the Skip Barber Bounty thing scheme. It's actually a racing school. I didn't know that. That was a barbershop. This is the jockey scheme that the 88 is wearing. It's a really nice scheme. I love the flag. There's the Dex Imaging Snickers 58 scheme, classic. Here's the classic Rolex scheme that we've seen on the 94 for a while. Here's the 17 car in the Starry scheme, the 49 car in the Low scheme, the 87 in the Black Rifle Coffee Company scheme. He also wears that safety center or whatever scheme that is. But this is a patriotic race, so yeah, it looks cool. Anyways, here's the 9 car, cool bear, cool guy, whatever, with the Napa Auto Parts scheme. Here's the 69 car with the conceptcars.com scheme. And here's the 39 car with the Outback scheme. You can see those little elements of the red, white, and blue, the flag and all that. Like I said before, this is a patriotic race, and here is the Fastenal scheme that the 6 car is wearing. So you will notice a theme here in the cars. You'll notice elements of the American flag, patriotic colors. Like I said before, this is a patriotic race. Oh, this is the 18 actually. So he's riding in the patriotic Dollar Tree scheme, and I actually really like this, especially for a Dollar Tree scheme. It's actually Cooper. He won Darlington the last time I broadcasted, so yeah. But anyways, it's a really nice day here in Concord, North Carolina. Of course, Coca-Cola is the main sponsor. Can't go wrong with Coke, but I don't know whose logo that is, the ED one. I assume it's an NNRL sponsor, but that's none of my business. Anyways, so this is the restart zone, the Geico restart zone, which is also sponsored by Coca-Cola Zero Sugar. This is where the race restarts and the beginnings and the green flags will be happening when everybody speeds up and we get to racing here at Charlotte. So it's going to be a great day. You can see the water tower there in the distance, the famous Charlotte screen. So, alright. We're going to get into broadcast position. Let me just move this. Anyways. So, let's see here. We already... I don't know what's going on there, but let's do this. And there we go. So, we'll look at the front for a moment. Okay, spectator. I got fixed. I guess we'll stay on TV too. It's a nice angle. Alright, it seems like we're getting doubled up here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Oh shit. Ah. Alright. Let's get ready for an amazing start to this race here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. This is the Coca-Cola 300. We're approaching the restart zone. And here it is. We're in the restart zone. Green flag is out. Let's go racing. But I hate this angle. It's even worse. Actually, that's a really nice angle. So you can see, we were looking at NASCAR fan over here. That's car guy. He's in the middle now, and now this car over here is in the front. The 39 car is in the front now, and I can't. Bro, like, I just need the chase cam for now. It's overstimulating. So let's look at Sif Lugio over here, who is riding in the 49 car. You can see, what's going on back there? So, car guy and a rookie, I assume, did just wreck there. They both spun out. Hopefully they can clear the track in time. But that's really going to set them back. But anyways, in the beginning of the race, NASCAR fan, who is car guy, we saw, look, he's in the back now. He's way over here. He was in the front, and now he's in the middle. He's in the back of the pack, and now you can see, oh. So Gavin just flipped there, and you can see now P1 Collingmore in the 39 is in first place. He jumped up there, as well as a lot of vets jumped up into the front ahead of car guy, so that was a huge development. As you did see, there was a caution, briefly red flag, but there was the caution. You know, we're already seeing, you know, this is the Coca-Cola 300. This is the crown jewel race in the schedule. So this is definitely going to be a crazy race. People are going to look for the win here. And this is a 200 lap race. This is going to be a long race. It's definitely going to be over an hour, maybe over an hour and 30 minutes. I'm not even going to lie to you. Sorry, let me just lower my mic real quick. It's showing in the red. Sorry, in the yellow. But anyways, caution is out. You can see, yeah, this is everyone. Bro, that start was like so overstimulating. I'm not gonna lie to you. But yeah, we're definitely gonna stay in the chase cam. I mean, I think it gives me a better POV. I'm not even gonna lie, but yeah. So you can see here. So, like I said before, the 39 and a lot of vets, seasoned vets, did jump to the front ahead of car guy, and that really set back car guy. Alright, so they're doubled up. Actually, I will use TV cameras for this part, so... Alright. Alright, we're all doubled up. Let's see. Let's get ready for the restart. It's a horrible angle. Alright, we're approaching the restart zone. Alrighty. Green flag is out. Let's continue racing here. Look at this. There's already a lot of action going on over here. We're already having a 3-wide situation in the front. Look at Bear over here. Let's get a clip. Oh my god. Holy shit, that's loud. Look at this. Tyler is losing control. Kai is losing control too. He pushed over DFE over there a little. You can see a lot of a mess going on over there in the backpack. Let's look over there. Let's focus on Kai for a second. Damn, that's loud. Let's focus on Kai for a second. He lost control, and now he's in the middle now. He was in first place. Look at the Tyler. He's being very aggressive right now. Look at this 4-wide situation over here. We got single file over here, then a relentless 4-wide. That's dangerous, especially here at Charlotte. Because this isn't one of those, it's not a super speedway where you can just stay at 200 and keep it going. This is a track that you need to break in order to make the curves. And look at this. The one car pushed AFC over there to the side. DFE bumped into the car. They're pushing each other now. Aiden goes spinning again. That's really going to send him back there. So even DFE is caught in there. Another caution is out. God, this is already such a violent start to a crown jewel race, especially, you know, the Coca-Cola 300. Let's look at Emerson for a minute. We haven't looked at Emerson yet, but he is riding his new Starry 17 car scheme. Of course, you know, new schemes weekly. theme, but yeah, so look at that. The Owlman, the 3 cars in first place. Of all cars that are in the Cup Series, he's in first place. That's really good for him. Um, wow. That's not good for Aiden. Aiden was actually, I mean, in the Metro race that we broadcasted as well, Aiden was doing pretty good. I'm not even gonna lie to you. He was doing really good in that race. He did push it to second, and Carmine actually swept the first 2 stages, and then the 9 car won it. Unfortunately, though, Aiden kind of stayed in the top 3, mostly in second place. He just couldn't hold it, and yeah, that was in the Metro race on Saturday. So I don't even care. I'm just using the chase cam because I choose the chase cam on Metro, and I'm just used to it now. So yeah, but let's look at this amazing restart. Let's see what happens here. So, alright, let's get ready to race. Alright, we are in the Geico restart zone. Green flag is out once again. Look at Cooper. He's already pushing the 3 car ahead. You can see Night Racer and DFE are already falling behind again. You can see the pack is sort of starting to break up. The 17 car, he's kind of pulling back a little, letting the 18 go forward. Look at the 69. He's getting progress. And look at Aiden. He's pushing the 39. The 6 and the 39 made contact. 39. Can he keep control of it? Can he keep control of it? Yep. And he makes it. Look at the 88 there. He definitely provided some assistance there with that little push for the 39. And you can tell he is starting to make progress, especially with that draft. You can see it in the racing alone. Let's look at Tyler in the 69 car. You can see... Whoa, triple action there. The 6, the 40, and the 60 almost caused a huge wreck. Holy shit, that could have been a huge one. And look at this. 4 wide in the front. 4 wide in the front. Now it's 2 wide, but it was a 4 wide. You see, like, this was just slacking. Some of them were really just slacking. So, a lot of pack racing going on here, especially for Cup, and especially against people like Charlotte. You know, sometimes we see single file racing, gapped, of course. And we did see that in Metro, but here we are in the Cup Series watching pack racing for the most part. The 1 car into the wall there, he's going to have to go back. That's really going to set him back there, especially for stage 1. But it's okay, no worries. There are 40 laps to go in this first stage. I feel like I'm loud. Alright, so you can see Emerson Crawley's really doing good. 49 there, he almost lost control, could have wrecked there. Impacted the 6 there a little. As well as Tyler. That's not going to be good at all. It really won't. That is really going to hammer him. That is not going to be good. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Alright, let's look at Kai. Look at Kai. He was in the middle. Now he's up in the front. And he's actually in the top 5. Which his position is actually being very heavily contested. Now he's in 4th. Cooper pulled back. And Tyler is going to get ahead. So the 17 car up over here, he's making significant progress. We haven't really seen him do that much, but here's Charlotte. Looks like he's putting out his all, and if he can win this race, it's too early. It's too early in the race to call that, but if he can win it, sweep all stages or whatever, you know, at least win it, he can get it there. So here's Kai Collymore in the 39. He's using a PC. He has around 6 to 7 wins this season, and he has 40 career Cup Series wins. This is his 3rd year in the ZMP Cup Series, so this is going to be really big for him. He is the number 39. We're looking at him right now, and he actually pulled back to the back there, so that's not going to be good for him. Alright, here's Cool Guy. Here's the Bear in the 9 car. He's in the middle of the action. You know, he hasn't really involved in anything. He's kind of been racing clean and holding that line, but he did just bump into Tyler there. Now bumping into car guy behind him there. Not really good. But yeah, let's look at our first place person. Look at AFC. He was wrecking and everything early on in the first few laps. Look at him now. He's in first place. He is taking the 17 car's position. I mean, look at even the Owlman, the 3 car. He's really trying hard to maintain his spot. Look at Kai Collymore back there. He's fucking it up already. I think the car guy kind of bumped into him there. Maybe even Tyler, I'm not sure. Look at 48. He gave a push to the 6. The 6 almost lost control there. That's not good at all. That was not a good push. I don't even know if they're teammates, so... yeah, you know, the Owlman could have flipped there. He hit that little banking, whatever you call it. A little bump in the thing, in the track. Alright, here's the 88. Look at the 88. He's making significant progress. The 17 now is even in third place, but he's actually going to regain his spot now that he is side to side with the 3 car. Look at the 9 car. Is he going to get in the top 3? He's definitely trying to... He's in the top 5, but he's definitely not in the top 3. We'll see how that goes. 17 bumped into the wall there. The 39 and 88 is going to wreck again. No, but that is going to set him back, and he's going to pull back. The 3 car is not going to take that spot. Look at Kai Collmore. He almost flipped there again. Not flipped, wrecked. Apologies there. We have a 2 wide situation in the front. There is a lot going on there. Yeah, the 3 car really screwed over the 88. Look at the 88. He's going to make significant progress again. You can see there, he's making progress again. He's going to get that draft. He's going low. The 3 is going to be defensive about it. Look at Tyler. He just bumped into the 17 car there. A lot of bumping into each other. We definitely have seen that a lot so far. We're only 19 laps in. It's about to be 20 out of 200, and we're already seeing a lot of action here. The 17 car is really about a wreck. He was sideways there. Cooper even. Look at this. A lot of cars just bumping into each other. This is the stuff that'll really fuck up drivers. You need to maintain and hold in the line. A lot. Cooper's like in the center of the action. Whoa, he had a bump there. That's really gonna hold him back. Let's look at some of the fuel stats. Oh wow, these drivers are already at like the 760 mark. Yeah, here it is. Y'all can see it. Let's look at some of the other drivers. Some of these 1,000. See, some of these drivers, like even AFC, look, they're at 900 milliliters. Well, because he crashed, but some of these drivers are at varying levels because they're driving differently. Some are just trying to hold the line and race good and just stay in their position, you know, stay in the area. And then others are actually trying to get ahead and get to the front. You know, usually the people in the front are burning the most fuel, and the people in the back are usually burning less fuel. So we'll see how this goes on throughout the race, of course. You know, yeah, you know, for sure. We'll definitely see how this goes on. Look at Kai Collmore. Let's go back to the TV camera just for a little while. You can see there the entire pack just going by. It's a nice experience. I don't like that. Alright, look at AFC. He's still in first place. Look at Kai Collmore. You know what, let's get a closer view by looking at the rear camera. Here you can see the 39 car, and look at the 6 car. He's getting himself into the picture now. That's really going to be good. Look at this close pack racing. You can see, look at the 39. He's going to try and get an attempt. He's not doing good at all. And there's the 88. He's going to be completely passed by the entire pack. He almost went flying there. Look at that. That is not going to be good for him at all. In fact, it's going to destroy him. And that is not going to do any good deed. Look at DFE. He might actually get lapped because the leaders, you know, if he gets a blue flag. Not going to lie. Alright, so look at Kai Collmore. He's in first place now once again. You see even the Owl Man, the NASCAR guy, this kid over... Fuck. He spun out there, and he's now in the back. He's riding the walls at this point. Yeah. Alright, so, you know, there's a little more space between the drivers, which is definitely good. It gives drivers more time, you know, more room to spare, not even gonna lie, but yeah. You can see here, look at the pack. So we're currently focusing on Kai Collmore right now. You can see, look at Tyler, they're 88. The 88 did get really fucked over, and he had to go to the back, but he's using his draft. He's gonna gain, look at the moves he's making. He's really gaining progress. Look at DFE, he spun out there, collided with Emerson. DFE is not having a good race. This is not going to be good for him at all, I will say that. He did bump into the 17 car, which is also who this person we're looking at right now is the 17 car. He got bumped into by DFE, and it was not good for him either. But I mean, he's still in the same place. So here's the 9 car. The 9 car, he was doing okay. He's been staying in the middle for most of stage 1. He did win the Metro race by a super miracle. That was a miracle that he won by. So yeah. Alright, let's monitor the 88 for a little. Look at Aiden over here. Aiden Curate in the jockey scheme. The Owlman flipping over. Look at that. He had to go into the pits. That is not going to be good for him at all. He was doing really good early on in stage one up until that point. Now he is here. Look at him going to pit. That is not going to be good for him, but look who else is in first place. Cooper is in first place. He prevails and gets in front of the two very historic season vets. Aiden and Kai have been here forever, and now look at Cooper. I think he's been here for like 2 seasons. I don't even know, or like 3. I don't know. But this is wow. This is monumentous. Especially at Charlotte. He won Darlington's to lock himself into the playoffs. But, you know, he's doing good now. Look at that. He's doing good now. Don't mind the noises in the background. What was Emerson saying? But yeah, it's going really good so far in this race. Where has the pack gone? Look at Coca. He almost went sideways and wrecked. It's not good for him. Oh, AFC. Look at Kai. He's going to pull back. Wow, that is not going to be good for him. Is it just me or is there less cars? Oh, I think some are going to pit. Yeah. So, some of these drivers did go to pit, which is not convenient. Yeah, you can see here they are coming out of the pits. They're going to be lapped, most likely. Just saying, you know, that's usually what happens, but I'm not really good at math, so yeah. But look at Night Racer. I like his Rolex scheme. Low-key, I feel like more could have been done, but yeah. But look at Cooper. He's dominating this race. He is at, oh wow, he really needs to pit. In fact, he's getting into pitting position. Yeah, he needs to pit, my guy. Look at AFC, and that was not a good entrance. Yeah, so all the leaders, they're going to head up, and they're going to go ahead and pit. That was not good for Aiden. Aiden has really had some bad luck so far in this race. That is not going to be good for him at all. So now the lap cars will actually have a chance to get their lap back. But the 18 needs to be quick, especially with the cars that are in the pit. You know, he needs to be quick. He needs to get back, do a lap, and look at him. First one out. That is good for him. He now needs to get back up to pace and continue racing. Yeah, you can see there some of these drivers have already gotten their laps back. Not DFE though. Night Racer. Yeah, look, he'd already... Night Racer is a lap down, but the 9 car, he did get his lap back because, you know, 18 went into the pits. You know, when the leader goes in the pits and your lap car, it's a good opportunity to kind of catch up, or the leaders, you know, it's a good opportunity to kind of catch up and get back in that area. But Cooper is going to stay, and he's going to be in it to win it. I don't know what DFE is doing. That was not a great re-entry, in my opinion, at all. So, yeah, but the 18 is really dominating this race. We'll stay on the TV camera for a good minute, that's for sure, for a good while. And yeah, so let's see. Here's Tyler. Tyler is 5 seconds behind. He's in 6th place. He's not in the top 5, but you know, there's definitely a significant gap, and you can see that there. There's a significant gap between himself and the other drivers, so it's not gonna be good for him. Here's Scott Collymore. He's in 3rd place right now. You can see, yeah, right now, you know, everyone pitted, so now it's basically just single file gap racing, you know, just everyone trying to hold on to the line there. So yeah, there's a spectator cam. Here's a roof camera. It's a nice view. You can see most of the pack here. We might actually stay here in a while. I like the imagery it gives us. There's the 94. Here's DFE. There's Cool Guy. There's Cooper. Cooper is in 1st place, mind you. DFE, he's really had a lot of trouble here. He was 2 laps down. He's about to get lapped again. That's the rear camera. He's not doing good. Let's head over to Cooper. Look at Cool Guy. Alright, so let's monitor this situation over here. You can see the 9 car. He's really getting close. He's definitely going to try and challenge Cooper over here. I mean, they're all fueled up, so there is... Yeah, and there's Kai is way back, so there's no competition in sight for the 9 car, so he can really just like focus on him. I don't know though. I mean, a gap is starting to form once again. He's not really focusing. Yeah, I guess he quit in that battle, but yeah, we'll have to see. So this is the chase camera. Here is the 9 car. The gap is kind of closing. Yeah, you can see he's using that draft, getting in on him. And there's Kai. What is DFE doing? This car, this one just barking. It's no good, really. No good at all. Let's look at this one. Let's look at this battle. Hey, Kai Collimore and Car Guy. You can see here's a rear camera. You can see Car Guy is really, he's using his draft, he's approaching, but he's not making any moves. And I think that's really because Kai is being a little defensive here, especially with his position, So it's really good. Who the fuck is Thingy B? So yeah, there is a lot going on in this race. It is magical. Truly is. Look at the 6 car. Car Guy, 6 car. He's really doing good. He's side. Look at that. They're side by side. Look at this. They're side by side. Here's the TV2 camera. There's a lot going on. Alright, so we're actually going to get back not only into pack racing, but into definitely close quarters racing. I will say, if we, look at these cars. The 6 did pass Kai Collimore over there. Cooper, though, he was side to side, but now he is prevailing, and he's in first place now. He is kind of staying up top. We did see that in the last few turns. Now it seems like he's going to go into defensive mode and be, defensive. And this will definitely do him good. I mean, if he can win stage 1, he can definitely get some good stage points. And I mean, honestly, I hope he sweeps the stages. He's already locked in for the playoffs, but he's really doing good in Charlotte, and I do have a personal bias to him. Not gonna lie, but anyways, yeah, that's what's happening here. You can see that. Yeah. It's going really good for him. Look at Kai Collimore. Low-key, I feel like I'm glazing Kai Collimore. I'm not even gonna lie with you. But I don't really give a fuck. Let's look at Car Guy. Car Guy is a name that is unknown to most people, but he's definitely making a name for himself right here. He's in second place, and he's actually about to really contest the 18 there. Here's a 39 right behind him, and he's going to make a pass. The 39, they're side to side right now. Whether he makes a complete pass is actually now very unsure, but he's going to go low. The 6 is going to remain up high, and that is going to let the 39 get the momentum that he needs. Now the 6 car has to contend with the 9 car, is going to try and get that 3rd place spot. All of these drivers, there's a huge gap between these 4 drivers and the rest of the pack. So, everyone else is lapped and all that. So, yeah. But now that we have 7 laps to go, and these 4 drivers are in close quarters again, we're going to see a lot of action. That is one thing for sure. So we are currently looking at the top 4 drivers right now. The 6 car did just make a pass on the 18. The 18 is going to go in the middle. The 6 is kind of squeezing the wall there. Look at the 39. The 39 is going to go low, and he is going to prevail. Look at that. He's using, 39. And that Car Guy is severely set back. There's Cool Guy. He also got hit there. And that's not going to do him any good. We have about 5 laps, not yet, but 5 laps to go right now. There we go. 5 laps to go left in this race. So now there's kind of 2 separate races, really in between positions. Look at the 18 here. He's getting in front of him using, that power that he has, and he's using his skills. They're side to side right now. Currently, he's in first place. But look at 39. He is getting small jumps. Some of them successful, some of them not. He bumped into his tail. You can also see the 6 car. Let's look at this for a moment. The 6 car and the 9 car are definitely fighting. If the 9 car gets into the top 3, that will be some nice extra stage points for him. Top 3 is always the best. top 5 too, but like top 3, it's always best. Collin passed him again, but yeah, there's not, the 9 isn't really trying to contest him a little. There are like some small jumps in the 9 that the 9 car has that, bring him a little forward. But, he doesn't really use it to his full power. That is definitely a skill that he's working on and that we've seen him, develop through in the past, free broadcasts. So, yeah, but anyways, look at Coover here. Coover is still dominating this race. You can even see a small gap forming. And Kai Collin wrecking with the 9 car. The 9 car, can he maintain control? I mean, the 39 car maintain control. But wow, that is really going to set him back. Oh my god, sorry, I had to do some quick stuff there. We're on the backstretch now. Let's look. Whoa, car guy. He's in first place now. And there's a gap between him and the 18. That is some significant progress for sure. And, unless he doesn't do a last minute crash there. The 6 car guy is going to win stage 1. That is really good for him. This is a lot of progress. Made a lot of progress for sure. That is one thing absolutely clear. So we'll stay on the TV camera. I'm gonna get something real quick, just real quick, don't mind me. And we'll be back with some more NNRL action. Alright guys, this happens every time I do Cup Series. I do have my dinner. It's that late in the day, I have to eat, have to take care of myself. Doesn't mean I'm not commentate, but either way, stage 2 is coming up. We all know stage 2 is the boring stage. At least it is for most races. I don't even know about the Charlotte, really. But we'll definitely see. So right now the cars are just pacing. And don't mind me if I talk while I'm eating. I have a job to do. But the cars are currently pacing right now. And I assume they'll double up like right now, soon. Well, actually, I don't really know because the 48 car having, actually 49, pardon, it's having some issues there. That may not be good for him. So, yeah. Damn, this is cool. I'm eating pasta, by the way. Alright. Just a quick break from this pasta to quickly commentate the restart. Alrighty. We are all doubled up. We're getting ready for the second stage. Let's see who's going to win the second stage, who's going to prevail. Will the 6 car win the second stage? Will he sweep all the stages? Who knows? But it is time for a restart. Let's continue racing here at Charlotte. AFC already having troubles. Once again, the 3 car having a good restart there. We're 4 wide over here. You see here's the 39 there. Kai Collymore. He's ooh. 6 car. That's not good for him at all. But Kai Collymore is definitely contesting with the 3 and the 6. He tried to go in between. Bumped a little too much. Now he's in the back. That is not good for him at all. You see Cooper here. He ended up in 2nd place, I believe. And he's now definitely trying to get into 1st place. He has to fight the Owlman though. And that fight was successful. Look at this. 1 car, 39, and Siflugia. Siflugia sideways. It's not good for him at all. And obviously. But well, he's going over the grass, so clearly that's not good. But yeah, so people have kind of separated a little. I'm not even gonna lie to you. They've kind of separated. I mean, you can see Emerson Trolley. I'm joking, but you can see Emerson Crawley there. Really trying. So, yeah. So, single file is starting to pop up again. That was definitely caused by the small, mishaps that were happening after the restart, especially. So, yeah, but man, the 6 car, he's getting pushed around, just going straight to 4th place now. He's definitely going to try and regain his spot. Emerson Crawley, look at him. He's really trying to make it up again. He has to contest with the 18 car Cooper there. But he's definitely made some progress. He did start in the middle back area. And look at him now. He's over here doing really good. So that's good for him. But yeah. So look, he's gaining a lot of drafts. He's gaining some speed. Look at the 1 car, bro. This kid was in the very back. He was in the very back. Like, you see the 1 car, 8th place. He's 2 laps down. Now he's over here. He's gaining progress. If he can pass the leader, go a whole lap around again, do that 1 more time, he gets his laps back, and that is definitely some good progress for him there. He may be able to get some nice little points there, potentially. You never know. So, yeah. Oh. Got reset there. Look at the 1 car. Oh, that's gonna ruin his dreams. That's gonna ruin him. Getting his dreams of getting that lap back. It's not gonna be good for him at all. He got fucked over. But yeah, this is your current top 5. And would you look at that? They're all seasoned vets. These 5 drivers, they've been in this program for more than 3 years. Trust me. At least 2, I'm not gonna lie. Especially Kakao, I mean, he kind of founded it, I'm not gonna lie, but yeah. Anyways, I'm getting distracted. I have to eat my dinner real quick. So I'll kind of clock in and clock out. But yeah, we'll definitely continue monitoring this race. Especially, the battle going on up front. But this is going on. Wait, that's funny. Emerson's in the 6th place. Is this gonna lap down? Oh my god, is he gonna lap down? I didn't even realize it. Wow, that's funny. Oh, Tyler. Wow, he's like way back there. He's with the 9 there. That's funny. Wow, I didn't know he was a lap down. I really thought he, like... But he's definitely getting progress. I'm not even gonna lie to you. He's definitely getting progress. He's like a NASCAR fan. Hi, guys. He's doing really good. Alright, we have 30 laps to go, 35 laps to go in the second stage. So, oh, Aiden, he went straight into that wall. That's not going to be good for him at all. That really did set him back there. Well, you know, like I said before, Aiden has really had some bad luck here. So, yeah, look at these 2 lap drivers. Emerson and the 1 car are both lapped, and they're in front of the leaders. So. We'll see how that goes. Whoa! Connie and Emerson in the grass there, they're kind of fighting there. Not even gonna lie to you. Okay guys, I'm almost done. Guys, I'm almost done. To the 1 viewer who's watching, thank you for sticking around. God, I need like a napkin. Well, I'm done with dinner, so back to commentating. Anyways, let's look at our chase camera over here. So we're currently focusing on the 6 car right now. And you can see the 34, the 39 is not far behind, including Night Racer. Oh, Night Racer's 3 laps down. Yeah, and I mean, for a lap car, they're actually making significant progress. I'm not even gonna lie to you, so yeah. But here's Cooper in the 18 car. He is in first place right now. If he can hold it for the rest of the stage, he can get those nice little extra stage points. And potentially win the stage. You never know. With the race as a whole, you never know. So, yeah. But, oh, the 6 and the 18 making contact. 18 had to kind of pull back there. Is it gonna? It was gonna benefit the 6. Ha! That's funny. The 39 making a very swift and risky move there. Wow, look at that. He went in low and then he just plowed himself through. That's real. That's very risky move because he caused a wreck. But yeah, look, he's being very defensive now. He's gonna go in the middle there. Let's look at him. We've looked at him in kind of in a while. A 17 car. He's a lap down, but he has to pass them anyway. So like, he's definitely gonna be in the action. That is for sure. And Emerson did just go straight into the 6 car. Cooper now pulled back, and the 39 is in first place. All Emerson has to do is pass him and go back. So yeah, that's all he has to do. So you can see now he's going to have to compete with the 39. Which I don't really think the 39 is going to be... I mean, he's competitive whether you're lapped or not, but... So we'll just see how it goes. I mean, he might get a free pass if there's a caution. Like, if someone causes a wreck, I mean, you know. But yeah, let's look at someone that we haven't looked at in a while. The 1 car. This kid is 4 laps down. The 3 car is also a lap down. Most of these people actually had to pit. I think I remember the 9 car not even being lapped down. Look, 18 car. He's pitting, and he is no longer a lap down. Except he's in 3rd place. Yeah, most of these people did have to pit. Like, even the 69, he was on regular timing. Then he went ahead, and he went to the pits, he got his fuel back, and now here he is, a lap down. So, look, he's going to... I mean, he didn't have to put the 300 mark, but... Here he's going in early. This will definitely give a chance for some of the other drivers to get their laps back. I mean, you can already see a couple of drivers getting their laps back, but... You know, especially for a car guy, he needs to get his lap back. I'm not even gonna lie. Alright, so here's the first batch of cars coming, and Kai Collimore will prevail. He's going to keep his first place spot, that's for sure, and he has to maintain it now. So now he's going to have to compete with the 9 car, who definitely got a good advantage there, and so, well, he's lucky. He's going to race against the 39 car. The 9 car hasn't really... I don't really focus on him a lot because he's just not interesting. And never mind, he's in the pits now. For whatever reason, but I thought he pitted already, so yeah. But look at Cooper now. Cooper over here. I mean, Cooper is way back there, and he's actually with AFC, so let's actually look at that little battle here. I mean, the 88 car is definitely going to try and, you know, go lower, go high, wherever he wants to fucking go. The middle or the outward, who knows. But he's going to take any sort of chance to get into 2nd place and get more stage points. You know, stage points, they matter. All points matter. No matter the stage, all points matter. All points matter. And so if he can get into 2nd place, and if he even, you know, can advance and have the good draft, then he can catch up to Collimore. Who knows? You never know. But I mean, right now I'm not really seeing the 88, doing much. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like, I'm not really seeing a lot of action from the 88 over here. So yeah, that'll be nice. Yeah, that'll be nice. So yeah, I think we should take a moment to appreciate our sponsors our main sponsors for the NNRL. One of them being Metro Graphics. They designed some really good graphics, and that's actually their poster right there. Yeah, you'll see it across the track. And they are really good at what they do. They make amazing graphics. They make almost all the marketing for the NRL. It's absolutely amazing. Another sponsor is ZMP Photography. That is Zach McKinney Photography. Of course, it's in the name. It's operated by Zach McKinney, who actually races in the league, but fortunately he is not able to be here today. So that's that. And also, another sponsor, GS Stop Motions. Gavin Singleton Stop Motions. That is really good. That is going to be really good for, fuck, I don't even know what I was saying. But yeah, GS Stop Motions. Check out his YouTube channel. He's a Stop Motions. It's in the name. And he is really good at it. So, yeah, but anyways, enough about sponsors, and let's start talking about Cooper. If you haven't noticed yet, I don't know if it's just me, but I'm starting to see a bit of a gap starting to close. The gap between Kai and Cooper, I'm starting to see that kind of close. So, I'm just saying. Here's Tyler. He's fighting not really with anyone. I mean, Night Racer is definitely trying to get ahead, but Night Racer is 4 laps down. That kid is not going to get through. So, yeah, but we have 10 laps to go. We have reached the 10 lap mark. It's good. Because I kind of want to get on to the third stage, because, third stage is always the most exciting. But third stage is also going to be, you guessed it, 100 laps. So that's going to be a long stage. Stage 3 is definitely going to be the longest and possibly, most likely, the most exciting of all the stages. Look at Cooper and AFC. They've both been able to close the gap between themselves and Kai Collymore. This is really going to be good for Cooper. So if he can use that draft and use the skills to his advantage, he can possibly, look at him. Look at Cooper. He's making a pass. They're side to side now. Kai Collymore is being directly contested with. 18 could not do it. And let's not forget about the 88 here. He's doing pretty good too. Let's continue to monitor this. Cooper, look, I have hiccups now. He got in front of the 39. That is really good. I always say, like, well, that's going to be bad for him. Or like, oh, that's really good for him. It's like, no shit. Anyways, though, so the 18 prevails. He gets in front, and now with 7 laps to go, if he can hold the race, hold the racing line, do good, keep it well, not crash, he can win the second stage. So that'll be good for him, and maybe even win the race. So we have the 39 here. You can kind of see it kind of backed off a little, but the 39 is a highly skilled driver. He even drives in iRacing, so you never know. Kai Collymore can always just pull a trick on you, and you're gone. So that is something that will definitely. And look at that. Look at that. 39 makes a pass. The 18 went in the middle, and the 39 went low. Basically, he made a better racing line, and he followed it. So, yeah. Now, here's the 88. He's putting himself in direct contention. You can see he's really getting close to the 18, but there are 5 laps to go, and he's actually kind of starting to pull back now. So, look at that draft. It's visibly noticeable, the draft. I don't know what the one's doing there, but the draft is visibly notable. Like, you can see it. You can see it. So, yeah, if he can catch up to the 18 and pass the 18, that will be bad for the 18 and good for the 88, because, hey, There is 4 laps to go in this race, and car guy collided into the one car. That was a horrible re-entry into this thing. All right, look at the 18. He is gonna once again try and potentially make it. And you can see here, look, the 88 is also putting himself in direct contention. Let's go to our TV cameras for this amazing Stage 2 finale that we're about to witness. We're currently focusing on Cooper. Look at the 39 there. The 39, they're side by side there. Aiden over here. Alright, let's go TV2. I like TV2. You can see there's all the action. So, it seems like the 88 car passed Cooper. He passed Cooper and he got in front of him now. That's really good for him. But the 18 passed the 88 again. So, yeah, you know, honestly, these positions keep on switching, you know, so it's kind of hard to tell. But anyways, we have 2 laps to go. We're getting closer and closer to that Stage 2 final lap. That's going to be a good one. We'll see who wins this stage. Will it be Cooper? Will it be Kai? Or will it be Aiden? I don't think Aiden will win, but hey, you never know. So, yeah, alright, let's switch to TV1, get a nicer view. So, you can see here, look at Cooper. He's going to begin that final lap. Look at AFC. He's side to side with Cooper right now. And he may prevail and actually win it. He got a bit of a slight bump there from Collimore over there. And 18, AFC is now in front. Let's get a nice close view in the chase cam. Look at this action over here going on. This is absolutely magnificent. This is really good for AFC. Wow, look at that. He is going to win the second stage. What a surprise. He's had some really bad luck so far in this race. And look at him now. He's been able to prevail and win the second stage. Congrats, GG's. So that's really good for him. And now all these drivers are going to go pace. And then they're probably going to pit, even though like some of them are at like 1,900 milliliters. They'll probably be pit though. Yeah, they'll probably pit. So we'll see what happens. Some drivers are, like, see, he got the free pass there. So he's gonna be able to get his lap back. Of course, you can see several drivers are lapped, and yeah. So for those 3 cars over there, if they can make it, which I don't think they'll make it back in time to get their laps back. But if they can, then that'll be really amazing. Well, we'll be back with some more green flag action soon. Alright, sorry I was a little late there, but green flag is out once again. Let's begin this 3rd stage. You can see already a lot of... We're back to pack racing, that's for sure. And you're definitely going to get a good view here. So Emerson is still a lap down, and he is getting a really good start here so far in this 2nd stage. So that is going to be really awesome for him. I'm not even going to lie to you. So, you know, it'll be really good for him. Now, we have about, like, 100 minus 4, like 97 laps to go. I don't even know. But this final stage includes 100 freaking laps, so it's not good. And look, Kai. Oh my god, we have a 3-4 wide situation over here. Everyone's wrecking. Kai is sideways. Look at this. He's in a wall. That is really going to send him back. It's not good for him at all. So, yeah, there's plenty of laps for him to get back, and he's really good at that, so. Yeah, he's good. Alright, let's look at Aiden. He is our Stage 2 winner. Emerson and the 18 getting busy. That's not going to be good for the 17 because he's locked down. Look at the Owlman. He got that free pass, and he was able to get his lap back, so he's prevailing, but you know, we have seen him, you know, do good in the early stages and then do horribly for the rest. You know, like something happens and he does horribly for the rest of the fucking stage and then doesn't come back. So, yeah. But you can see Tyler here. He's in 3rd place. Yeah, look, Cooper and the Owlman have made it out of that mess. Aiden is already getting himself into hot water. Like, we're bumping into cars. It's really getting a mess. And that is not good for him at all. So now we're starting to see, once again, the boring single file gap racing popping up again. And I'm surprised that it's popping up again this early in the stage. Like stage 3, it's like this early. We just started the 3rd stage and continue the race. But hey, here we are. So yeah, that'll be nice. Let's look at Tyler. Oh, what the... We haven't looked at Tyler. We haven't looked at Tyler for a while. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, we were doing pretty. Like, Tyler is in 3rd place right now. I mean, it's kind of obvious. He's doing pretty good so far, and that will definitely work to his advantage. Especially now that he's actually doing good. So, yeah. I don't know what's going on over there. But, yeah, let's just see one. So, look at Cooper. Cooper, he did pass the Owlman over there, the 3 car, so he's definitely prevailing there. And, you know, with Cooper, you know, there's been parts where he'll stay in 1st place, and then towards the end of the stage, or in some random moment, he'll get fucked over, and then he won't win. And usually by the slightest of margins. So, hopefully, you know, with all that experience, hopefully he can pull it off. And possibly, you know, get in the front and then maybe win this race. Because, I mean, it will be especially big for him. I mean, he already won in Darlington with the throwback race, which is big, of course, Darlington throwback race. But, let's look at him for a moment. Whoa, the 17 and Night Racer involved in a bit of a wreck there. That also affected Aiden directly. So that's not good. But back to Cooper. If Cooper can prevail and win the 3rd final stage, all in all, basically the race, that would be good for him. You know, that would really be good for him. And he already won in Darlington for the throwback race, so if he could win this race, you know, a crown jewel race here at Charlotte Motor Speedway, it's like, it's a legendary track, you know, so it's like, if you can win it, you'll really pop off, and you'll definitely be famous in the NRL. So yeah. So if he can pull it off, that'll be really good. What are these kids chatting about, bro? But yeah, so right now we are focusing on the one and only Cooper, Jaden Cooper. Yeah, that's who we're focusing on over here. I've been calling him Cooper and Coop, but Cooper's his last name. Jaden is his first name. Yeah, Jaden Cooper. He is currently in 1st place right now. Well, not really. I mean, well, now he is officially, but I mean, he's been sort of like in the state. Yeah, now. Oh, what was happened there? No, that was Night Racer. Yeah, that was Night Racer. He went straight in the wall. Completely went crazy. That's not good for him. And he's in the Cup Series too. I mean, he's been in the Cup Series, but it's not good. So yeah. Anyways, back to the action. Yeah. Look, wow, Cooper. He went down a couple places now. That's not gonna be good for him at all. And look at Tyler over here. Tyler is definitely gaining back those track positions, and he is actually starting to do good, which is going to be really good for him as a whole. So why don't we head straight into the action? Let's get a nice roof camera view, see the action happening in front of him. Look at the 18 there. You can see him in the corner of your screen right here. Yep, and look at him now. He's trying to make a pass on Tyler, but most unsuccessful. They were kind of staying on a side-to-side state. Look, here's the spectator cam. You get a nicer view. But yeah, it's and you can see there. And look at people in Collymore, Kai Collymore. He definitely made some progress. Last time we checked in on him, he was in the back because he wrecked. And now he's over here. He gained significant progress, and he's in second place right now. So that's really good for him. And he is directly contesting the Owlman. So let's get a look at this action over here. Here's the rear camera view. You can see the absolute fierce, front of the Mustang, which is a really good car. And you can also see Tyler here in the Mustang. The top 3 positions, what, is this a Mustang? Yeah. Top 3 positions right now are being held up by Mustangs. Isn't that crazy? Look at Kai Collymore. He's going to try and make a pass. Then here's the 39. Oh, he's literally on his ass. So, yeah, he's going to, he keeps, staying there. And we'll see if he prevails. We will see. But you can see, look, here's Tyler. Tyler is doing really good. He's definitely, there's the rear camera Tyler, but here's the roof camera Tyler. Collymore is on his side right now, if not behind him. So, yeah, behind him. And look at the 88, Aiden. He's finally catching up. That's really good. Especially for Aiden. That's really good for him. And you can see, like, both of these cars are directly contesting him. It seems like they both passed him. That is not good at all for Tyler, but it seems like he's actually getting some draft, and if he has a middle space, yeah, look, he's definitely going low right now, and he's definitely gonna take advantage of that with the draft and everything, so that'll be good for him. But yeah, those are the top 3 drivers. Look at the Owlman, he's really doing good so far. I will say, he is really doing good so far. We have seen the 3 car kind of have that issue, and then, like, he's been really good, and then he has an issue, and then he wrecks, and all that, and then he comes back. So it's kind of a cycle, and I don't know if it's just me, but I kind of see that in a lot of NNRL drivers. I'm not even gonna lie to you, but yeah. But anyways, here's the 39. There's AFC, and there's Tyler. They are all fighting each other to try and get to the 3 car, which is the Owlman's number. Mainly the 39 is fighting with the 3 car to get that first place spot. He's going up high. The 39 definitely had a chance there. He went low. Didn't really push it though. So now we're on the back stretch. We're heading on to turn 3. And you can see a bit of a gap is starting to form now between himself and the rest of the drivers. So that is good for him. So we'll stay on our TV cameras for now, and get a bit of a nice view of the action. Them going low definitely gives you a nice camera POV, so it's great. So yeah, but anyways, these drivers are really gonna push it. And they are definitely going to push their cars, especially for a crown jewel race like this. This is the Coca-Cola 300, as I said numerous times before, so that is going to be good for them. I want to try something. Now that we have pack racing, I can take advantage of this, so don't leave just because I'm doing this. I'm taking advantage. I want to do, like, up here, like, I want to do this for, like, 1 lap or 2. Alright, here's Kai Collymore. There goes the entire pack. Alright, they're going on to turn 1. You can see there's everyone. Damn. Look at Cooper. He's kind of falling behind a little, and you can see the 39 directly contesting himself with the number 3 there. So that is, it's not good for him. Alright, look at this. Here we are. Alright, one more lap and then I'll go back. So, there's the entire... Holy shit, I have to like move my mouse so fast. I don't think you understand. But yeah, mostly everyone, they're just kind of, following the racing line, but they're also, using that draft and taking advantage and all of that. So that's going to be good for them. Alright, so... Ooh, Kakalmar kind of went to the grass there. Alright, let's head back to the TV cameras. That is the wrong person. Here it is. Alright, so the 3 car. You can see a gap is forming once again between himself and the rest of the pack, but I'm not really interested in that because, like, I'm kind of interested in this battle. These are the top 5 drivers. All of these are in the top 5. Everyone else is lapped or they're just falling behind. And all of these people are fighting to get ahead of the 3 car. And really with each other, but mainly the 3 car because they're trying to, get first place. They want to win the race. They want to get the lead lap. They want to get the fastest lap. They want to get the points, and overall, they want to win this crown jewel. The 1 car, I don't know what the fuck he's doing, but he's just in the middle of the track. So that's happening, but oh, he's out of gas. I should have pitted. Anyways, so the 3 car, he's still making good progress, but you know how it is with the 3. He'll wreck sometime, and then he'll just fuck it up. So we'll see what happens in this race. That's one thing for sure. We'll have to see what happens. So yeah. Oh, just hearing the roar of those engines, like, really makes you happy, huh? Yeah, but alright guys, so while they're racing, while we keep on monitoring this, we do have some upcoming PWRC broadcasts and some potentially new contracts with some new leagues. I'm definitely excited for that. I'm still looking though, so yeah, but it's okay. No, NNRL will not. I will not stop broadcasting for the NNRL. The NNRL will stay a broadcast partner. I will broadcast the NNRL forever and ever. So, yeah. Anyways, but yeah, anyways, let's look at this track for a moment. You can see here, look at these drivers. They are really doing good right now. Alright guys, so we are 1 hour and 15 minutes into this stream. To the one person who's been watching this the entire time, thank you. But yeah, so damn, it's been some time. Definitely been some time, but yeah, so now let's see this. I mean, look at Night Racer. He's kind of going low. He's rejoining the race though, so yeah. But you can see these cars. They were single file, but now they're kind of mixing up again. And you see the 3 car is still holding on to that. He's still holding on to it, still maintaining his position, still, doing all that. And he's 3 car. Oh, he has to pit, man. Honestly, all these cars have to pit. Most likely. I mean, I'm looking at Kai Collimer's skill level, 380 and counting down. So, like, you're gonna have to pit soon. But the Owlman is gonna go ahead and pit, and Kai Collimore is going to take his place. So that is gonna be really good for him. But guess what? Now Kai has to pit, and now everyone else has to pit. Look, Tyler has to pit now. Aiden hasn't said he has to pit though. Aiden is at 500, so he doesn't necessarily need to pit now, but he's gonna do it anyway. So all of the leaders are gonna go pit. So I mean, with all these top 5 leaders, who gets out is the really important question. And I mean, the Owlman is gonna get out first, of course. So Yeah, so if he can make it a full lap around again, he can get his first place title back. So yeah, but we'll just continue looking. We'll specifically look at Kai Colin where he's in the front. You can see there's AFC. He is going to be the first one to come out actually, and at close margins. That's going to be really nice. So the leaders are rejoining. That definitely gave that gave Car Guy the opportunity to get his lap back. So Car Guy is now in the picture again, as you can see. Here he is now. He's actually behind Tyler now. So yeah, he's in the picture. And he's in the top 5 now, which is really good for him. The Owlman though, the 3 car, he's all alone now, and he is in 6th place. And guess who's in 1st place once again? Cooper, none other than the 18. Um, that is really good for him. We didn't really see him do a lot of action during that one battle, of course, before everyone pitted, but you know, there is a lot of laps to go left, and you know, there is a long, long, long while, so yeah. It is really gonna be a nice one. That's for sure. Ugh. Nah, no. Oh my god, Night Racer, 7 laps down. This is not good at all. Yeah, but alright, let's see Kai Collimore and Aiden. They are both fighting each other for just to get top 3. I mean, really, you can see the 88 past Kai, but Kai is really gonna try. He can get real aggressive sometimes and try to get his spot back if he really wants it that bad. So, and you don't give a fuck, man. He does not care. He will fuck your ass over. So, yeah. Anyways, we've gotten to the point of the race where the number of the amount of laps to go comes up. We have 63 laps to go. That means another hour. Racing, low-key, I think this race is going to extend to like 2 hours and 30 minutes. I'm not going to lie to you. But yeah, so we're going to continue monitoring these two little racers, these 2 racers over here. They're both fighting each other, you know, for who can get 2nd place and who can keep it. Kai, you know, and especially like they need to pass each other because they can just like, you know, focus on getting the speed back and catching up to Cooper, who definitely has a big gap. You know, there's definitely a big gap between AFC and, you know, between Aiden and Kai and, you know, themselves and Cooper, so. That, you know, if Kai Collimore can prevail too, like, you know, we have 61 laps to go. We have plenty of time. But yeah, and Cooper has less gas than them, so like, you know, Cooper is really tearing it up. I'm not gonna lie to you. He's really tearing it up. So, but the fuel level. Oh, you're not supposed to see that. Oh my god, I have like the funniest stickers on messages. Anyways, yeah, Cooper's still in 1st place, and actually Kai is kind of catching up. And yes, Kai did pass AFC, so that's good for him. But hey, I was talking about the 3 car and that cycle. Seems like it happened again, man. Like, you know, he really does good, and then he does it whatever way, fucks it up, and then, oh, look what happened. You got wrecked. Isn't that funny? Isn't that funny? Sorry for the lag there. I don't know why that's happening, but you know, usually my Wi-Fi is good, so yeah. But we'll definitely continue to monitor these 2 little racers. I'm saying little, I don't know why. But we'll continue to monitor these 2 racers, that's one thing for sure. And we will definitely You know, see how it goes. So, yeah. Well, that wasn't necessary, and now I have to reset the whole game. Are you kidding me? I don't want to reset though, because you have to unlock the server. Bro, are you kidding me? You know what? I don't even give a fuck. Alright, there, I fixed it. So, yeah, we'll stay on the TV camera there for now. Fix the issue. That's nice. You know, it happens. Um, yeah. Anyways, you know, there's not really much to commentate on. I mean, you can see, you know, Aiden, he got passed by Kai, and I'm not really seeing a lot of effort being put in, but they are both catching up to Cooper, so there might be a little interesting small battle here that might happen in a few, because they are both starting to catch up to Cooper. But let's talk about some sponsors. So, you know, of course, our 3 primary sponsors, you know, like NASCAR's the 4 primary sponsors. Well, here in the NNRL, we have 3 primary sponsors, and that is Gavin Singleton Stop Motions, aka GS Stop Motions. Check out his channel, and also Metro Graphics and ZMP, aka Xander McKinney Photography. They both do really good graphics, so that's amazing. You know, it's really good stuff. Yeah. But anyways, back to the race. So the 88, I mean, I do see kind of like some signs that he's like trying to get back, but not a lot going on. So yeah. Da boogie down, down the pond, down, da boogie down. Yo, I don't know why I'm singing. Yo. Anyways, though, yeah, I mean, look at the one car. He's trying to pass the leader right now. I mean, he has to, even though he has like several laps down. If not, you know, like he's several laps down. So it's like, oh yeah, you got to pass that guy. So, ooh, he's 7 laps down. But yeah, so you can see Kai Collymore here. We've been on his ass for a while. Let's head over to Cooper. Cooper over here is currently in first place. He's in the top 3 right now, and those 2 other top 3 cars are Kai and AFC. Alright, look. Here is a new battle that is beginning to form. Kai and the 18, as well as AFC. They're all going to fight him. And they're going from the side to side to rear. So, and look at the let me get this chase camera. All right, here's the 39. He's side to side with the 18. He's gonna use that draft and he's gonna get ahead. The 88. He's going low. 18 stays high. The one bumped into the 39 there. That is not gonna be good for him. You see the 88 here. He's still trying to prevail. He might actually make it. I'm not even gonna lie, but yeah. So you can see there, he's doing good. He is still making it in this race. That is one thing for sure. And he is now in first place. He passed Cooper now. So now the main issue for Cooper is, can he catch up to Kai Collymore? Because Kai Collymore is once again starting to form a gap. Now he's doing the same thing that Cooper did to him, but now he's doing it to Cooper. You know what I mean, but basically, all in all, you know, there is a lot of competitiveness going on, and we are only 46 laps to go, so yeah, that'll be cool. Um, so yeah, that'll be nice. What is this feeling so sudden and new? Oh, what is this feeling now? Bro, I don't know why I'm saying all that, but yeah, so alright, let's look at this battle here. Here's the 18. The 18 in the Dollar Tree scheme, right? And then you have the 39 in the Outback scheme. He's been riding that all season fucking long. So here it is. The 18 there. He was just on this guy's rear. Matter of fact, let's go on the rear camera view. Just to get a better view. Here's the rear camera view, and we're definitely going to stay here for a while. You can see the 18. He's kind of looking around. He's definitely trying to look around to potentially make some moves on Kai Collymore in the 39. That's one thing for sure. And I mean, if he can make a move and if he can maintain it, that'll be good. You know, like that'll definitely be good, especially for Cooper. But right now they're all going on the high line. You see AFC here. He's going down early. He's the 88. He's about to be side by side. This cockpit. There's the roof cam. Oh, but from the spectator cam, you can lower my voice. You can see from the spectator cam, there's the 88, and then there's the 18, and so you can kind of see, you know, the action going on there, and so it's a lot, and even the one's kind of getting into it, so that's pretty good. But sorry if I'm users. Look at the 88. He was just on his ass. Like, I'm not even joking. Right on his ass. And look now, there's a bit of a gap forming again. You know, Kai, he's very skilled at forming gaps, that's for sure. I'm not gonna lie to you. So that's really good for him. And yeah, it's really good for him. Cooper, he's in a bit of hot water right now. He kind of pulled back there. And you can even, yeah, you can see he pulled back there, and that's not good for him. That's not good for him at all, so he's really gonna fuck up there. And yeah. I'm surprised, you know, this is Charlotte. There hasn't been any real cautions yet, I'm not gonna lie. Metro Series race that we did on Saturday, we saw a fair amount of caution, under 10, but like we saw a pretty good amount of cautions. Not even gonna lie to you. And look, Cooper's gonna go ahead and pit, and several other people are gonna go ahead and pit. That means a lot of people are actually gonna end up with several laps down, and that's not gonna make for an exciting race. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's not gonna make for a good race. Like, Tyler is now a lap down. I mean, the Owl Man, he's still, where is he? Oh, he's actually getting onto the backstretch now. He's already at 300 milliliters. He is very much at risk of getting that lap down, especially considering the person below him is a lap down. So that is not going to do any good for him. Let's check it on Cooper. Oh, he already got out. Well, he already got out, and you can see there's Kai Collymore way ahead in the distance. So he's definitely maintaining his spot there. And what does that see? I think he's going to get lapped, though. Yeah. That may fuck him up, though. That may, like, really fuck up his dreams. Maybe when, yeah, he's a lap down, so. Unfortunately, that happened. So everyone is currently a lap down, and I actually think, no, he's not a lap down. He's just 13 seconds behind, so. Yeah. But anyways, back to Kai Collymore. So, AFC, Aiden and Kai are continuing to stick together. They are still, you know, they're not really, like, doing any big fighting right now over positions, but, I mean, as the laps count down, closer and closer to the final lap, you're going to see some competition, and you're definitely going to see some fighting going on. So that is something that we will for sure see. and you can see half the fucking thing is several laps down. Like even the 9 car, he was like a lap down. Wasn't bad, right? He was 3 laps down, and this guy who's 7 laps down now, he's 9 laps down, bro. That's actually horrible. Like that's really not good at all. So yeah, but we'll continue to monitor this situation over here between Aiden and the 39 car. So yeah, we'll definitely continue to monitor this, not manage, monitor this. Yeah, we will continue to monitor this. And we currently have 35 laps to go. And look at AFC. Aiden, he continues to... He's side by side with him right now. And he could have made a pass, but it was unsuccessful for him. And now they're both on the high line. And look at that. Kai is heading into the pits. This will definitely give Cooper and Tyler a chance to get their lap back. And maybe even some other cars a chance to get their laps back. And that will put AFC in first place. And, you know, the Iron Man could actually come back and get his, and like actually do good. But not right now. So yeah, several. Oh wow, now he's a lap down. So the only 2 people who aren't a lap down are Aiden and Kai Collimore. And now he's going into the pits. So yeah, you can see Cooper there regained his lap. Some others are starting to regain a lap or 2. And so that is going to be good for him. Like, really? So, yeah. AFC is still the leader. Kai Collimore will definitely take that position, though, now that he's back on the track, and he's about to do a full lap, so. Yeah, basically, everyone has pitted. Everyone is pitted. There's no time left to waste, and people need to get their groove on. So, now you can see Kai Collimore is behind Cooper. Let's look at Cooper for a second. He was not in the spotlight at all for a good amount, but now he got his lap back, and you can see several people have gotten their laps back. So, yeah, now Cooper's in second place, and you can see AFC is also right there, right in front of them in first place, and Kai Collimore is in third place. So we'll definitely see how, we'll continue to monitor this, of course, but we'll definitely see how this pans out, because we do have 31 laps to go. We are about to hit the 30 lap to go mark, and I mean, you can also see the 1 car. He's not doing good. Pardon that. He's not doing good at all in this race. He is like 7 laps down. Not even gonna lie. And hell, he's even fighting with the leaders. It's like, fuck off, get the fuck out the way. And Cooper is sideways. Kai Collimore involved in that too. Yeah, that's because Aiden. It's not gonna be good for him at all. It really will not. Will not be good for him. Yeah. Alright, we have 29 laps to go. So, yeah. And now that, like, a lot of, top 5 have all gained their laps back and they all have appropriate times, we're seeing this top 3. We're monitoring them right now. And Cooper is back in first place. Kai Collimore went a place up. That's really good for him, considering the fact that, he has a lot of wins. Not especially last season. He had more than 10 wins. He had a lot of wins. And it's actually very controversial that Kai's racing because he is the owner. But I'm not complaining. I'm not racing, so that's none of my business. But there are some complaints that have been floated around. Kai Collimore did just kind of cut the grass there. Can this not happen? Who the fuck is calling me? I don't know if y'all heard that, but just ignore that. Just ignore that. Wait, I have to do something real quick. I'll be right back, guys. Alright, so Aiden was involved. Oh, Aiden, Aiden was involved in a bit of a situation there, and so that kind of hampered that right there. Um, it's not good at all. It's not good at all. So yeah. Alright, look at Cooper here. Cooper, he's doing really good so far, and of course, he's like regained his steps now, and he's starting to prevail. But the 88 is also doing really good, and he definitely has hopes to win this race. I believe he hasn't won a race yet, so that may be a bit of an issue. Not even gonna lie. Pardon that, but I'm not even gonna lie. Oh, bumping. Their cars are bumping into each other. They keep bumping into each other. That's not good. That's not good at all. And Kai Moore is over the grass. So yeah, let's look at Kai Moore for a little. You can see him here. He's currently in second place. He's behind Cooper. 6 cars just completely wall riding, and he's just 2 laps down. So that's not helping him at fucking all. So yeah, yeah. So yeah. So yeah. All it's time to do so. Alright, so we're back. So now that I'm on here, so you can see here, this is the situation right now. So the 18 is spinning out right now. And Aiden, the 6 car went straight into the wall. Aiden lost control there. Car guy was forced to go into the pits there. That's the 9 car. Oh, he's in the wall hard. That's not a good one. But these are your top 3 contenders. They are all fighting each other for first place. We now have 19 laps to go. Alright, we have 18 laps to go. This will be an amazing finale at Charlotte, that's for sure. And we are... And now we have 17 laps to go, and we're still monitoring this little situation here with the top 3 drivers. They are all fighting each other for the top spot. And we're definitely going to continue to see this. Yeah. Oh, look, Kai Collymore. He went 2 places down. That's not good for him at all. Wasn't he just in first place? That's not good for him at all. That's really going to do bad for him. Especially considering that he wants to win this race. This is a crown jewel. Like, he wants to win this race. He said it before, too. So, yeah. Sorry, someone's texting me. And I don't like that. I should have put my phone on D&D, but... Alright, we have 15 laps to go. Non-stop commentating is about to happen right now. Alright, so Kai Collymore is really having trouble right now. He wants to try and win this race, but is a little iffy on that right now. He's currently in third place, and a bit of a gap is starting to form between himself and the 18. Let's look at Cooper for a moment. Cooper here in the 18 car, he's really getting close to AFC, and we've definitely seen an improvement in his, racing overall, and it's definitely developed. He wasn't the best at an intermediate last season. Last season, he was better at like places like Darlington, short tracks. Well, Darlington isn't really a short track, but you get the point. You get the point. He did win at the Darlington Throwback Race, which we did broadcast. Check out the YouTube channel, and you'll find it. And oh, no, he's in first place now. And he's already locked in for the playoffs, but he does want to win this race, and it's definitely shown. And even now, you can see there's a gap once again beginning to form between himself and Aiden. Let's look at Aiden Curate for a moment. Aiden Curate in the jockey scheme with the 88 number, he's definitely improved. He's significantly developed, especially when it comes to intermediates and short tracks. We have definitely seen that. Compared to last season, we've seen improvements. He is a seasoned vet. He's a league veteran. He's been here for a while now. And, Kai Collymore, he is going to try and get over him. He's going to try and get over Aiden. Like, look, right now, he was just side to side. Now he's going low, and he's keeping that line. He's going to go in the middle, and that was a successful pass. Kind of let it happen, too. That's the funny part. But, yeah, so Aiden is now in third place. Cooper is still in first place. There's a huge gap. I do not think that... I really don't think that there is going to be, I don't think they're going to be able to, catch up, unfortunately, because that'd be a little bit boring. Bit of a boring end to the race. But, if someone wrecks, caution wouldn't do any harm. Anyways, so, yeah. But Aiden has definitely developed, especially when it comes to intermediates and short tracks. He's obviously super good at super speedways. And kind of good at road courses, I'm not going to lie. But I haven't broadcasted a road course yet. I do plan to broadcast Mexico City, but I probably won't, as I might be busy next weekend. So, we'll see. But, yeah, there's, a bunch of shit going on. And, yeah, so, Aiden, he's kind of starting to pull back, so I don't think Aiden is going to make it. Let's look at Cooper. You can see Kai Collymore is starting to catch up, and he's actually about to pass him. He's actually about to pass Cooper right now, and that is successful. And now there's a gap beginning to form between Cooper and Kai Collymore. That was a very successful pass from Kai. And now we have 8 laps to go. We were 10 and counting. Now we're at 8. It's going down fast. So this is the finale that we've all been waiting for. This is, by the way, if I'm correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but this is the second crown jewel race in the entire regular season schedule. The third one is the Brickyard 300 at Indy, and after that is the race for the Cura Daytona 250, which closes off the regular season. The All-Star was supposed to be before Charlotte, but it got canceled. Yeah, it got canceled, so yeah. And by the way, guys, we will do, yes, as we always do, I like to do post-race interviews with the winner. So we'll see who wins this race, and it seems like Kai is really going to take it. I mean, you see Aiden in the background. He's far behind. There's a gap between Aiden and Kai. So I'm not going to call it yet, but chances are high. Chances are high. Chances are really high. That is one thing for sure. Look at the Owl Man. He is currently in 4th place. And he is ahead of Kai Collymore. So if he can get even more ahead, that can really do good for him. Yeah. It could. But, the 3-car was really doing good. Usually he does good in, the early parts of the stages and, certain segments of the race. But This is kind of a cycle that I've been seeing. I don't know if I'm the only one, but I've been kind of seeing, like, he does really good in the early parts, and then he fucks it up. And now he's a lap down, so, yeah. And Cooper probably is too. Yeah, he's a lap down. And he's actually in the wall now, so Kai and AFC are the only ones who are not a lap down, and so this will kind of make for a bit of a boring end of the race, but Tyler does. Sorry there, but I was saying, yeah, this will kind of come out to be a bit of a boring end to this race. So, yeah, we now have 2 laps to go, unless someone wrecks. I mean, it's not even worth pitting at this point. But, let's talk about Tyler. Oh, shit. But, yeah, so Ty Collmore is dominating this race right now. And Aiden actually did pass the 3 car, and he is kind of catching up, but yeah. So we are now in the final lap here at Charlotte, sponsored by Xander McKinney Photography. So yeah, this is the final lap of the race, and this is definitely going to be a nice end, a nice epic end to the. This is going to be. And Kai wins the race. Kai has officially won the Coca-Cola 300. Well, that's really good for him. Congrats. Now you know what time it is. Post-race interview.
Hey, don't cross the line, don't cross the line. Let Tyler cross, and then no one else cross.
I am in BC.
Alright, can you screenshot that? That's cool. That was a fun race. I mean, boring finish, but...
So I'm not the only one who agreed to that.
It was alright.
It was exciting, but it also wasn't, like... I mean, I'm sure if
Alrighty,
he
guys.
had, like, the NBC stuff...
That's some nice
lie
images.
about what fuel they're at, he definitely would.
They are in order.
Milo Lively wants me to fucking play robots. Alright, here, let's let Chase do the interviews.
Kai Collmore. Bro, you're the winner.
Yeah, I am, I guess. Yeah, I forgot.
Alright,
so... No!
Alright, so... What win is this? Like, is it your second win in the season?
Let me see. Actually, that's a great question. Oh, I have the thing pulled up right now. Fourth points paying.
Alright, so this is your 4th win, and this is also a crown jewel race here at Charlotte, so do you think this is really a developing point? Because, I mean, recently we've seen some issues that you've had in your racing.
What does that mean?
Like, do you think you're developing more in your racing skills?
I think I've already developed that. But, maybe not. Some people could argue that. I don't know, I think I've done well enough to where, that my skills have taken a little step back. I mean, we're only, what I said this was, my 4th points paying win of the season. 4th points paying win of the season, and we're only 11 races in. Definitely a little step back compared to last season, but, definitely a step forward for this season because of the fact that, we've been in contention. Actually, I think this is my, no, I was going to say 3rd straight win, or 4th straight win, but no. But yeah, so honestly, it's just really, really proud of this 39 team. we bring the fastest car mostly every week.
Yeah.
But of course, I definitely don't think I fully deserve this one. I think Coop definitely deserved it. He was the one to beat. Uh, Teammate Aiden, he was really fast up there. Well, not teammate, he drives for me, but yeah, we just had a lot of speed this whole season, and I mean Texas, it's been really rough for us at Texas. So hopefully, since they're sort of similar in a style, we can go ahead and get a great finish there.
All right. So since this is a crown jewel race, will you cherish this moment forever?
I'd say for the most part, I've won multiple crown jewel races. I mean, uh, one thing I really wish I could do is sweep the crown jewels
Hmm.
in a season, but I mean, really all we can do is go 3 for 4 right now because we lost Daytona. Last season we had a better chance. We won Daytona. We won the Coke 300. I mean, we went back to back, but then we lost the Brickyard, and then we lost Darlington. So yeah, that's when it started to go downhill. But honestly, our main goal is just to win as many races as we can and win another championship. Because I've won a championship in every number I've run in except the 39 in this league. So we will play it from there, hopefully.
Alrighty. So next week is Texas, right?
Yeah.
So historically, and you did say yourself you have had trouble at Texas. So how will you kind of prepare to improve for Texas? I mean, Texas is the most hated track, but it's still a race.
I think it's really just a matter of I mean, we won there in season 7, but that wasn't a points paying race.
Six,
I think
seven.
it's really just a matter of how we approach it because since Charlotte and Texas are the same, except in this case, honestly, it was similar to Texas. It was a one group race. That's how Texas is going to be. Um, all that matters is just not wrecking. I mean, we didn't really wreck today. We got caught up in some lap car messes, but
Yeah.
my main worry right now is just my teammates. I mean, Aiden has his stuff figured out. Jason hasn't been having a great finish recently, and then Parker, or yeah, James Parker, he was really fast today. It's just he not get it figured out on pit road,
All
especially for
right.
that. So yeah,
All right. Can you let Aiden know?
yeah. Also, Aiden, UIS is at Auto Club, which I assume you don't have.
All right,
I do.
Aiden. What's up, Aiden?
What's going on?
So you were. Hold on. Let me turn off the volume. So you kind of you didn't really prevail, and you kind of were stuck at second place for most of the race. And we did see large gaps and large areas that were being formed between each of the cars, and most of the time you weren't able to catch up. But sometimes you were able to come out and really push your all. So next week is Texas. How will you improve in your overall skills, and especially for next year at Charlotte again?
I think my skills are fine. I think y'all saw it. I was just fuel saving the entire race, but I think I don't know, just practice for Texas. I don't know.
Alright, so you're in Kai's team, right?
Yeah,
Actually, never mind. So, unfortunately, you weren't able to make it. Are you sad right now?
I mean it's just road racing. I'm a little sad because like it's a crown jewel, but it's whatever. Like it sucks whenever you're that close after like doing this for almost 3 hours. Well, no, yeah, almost 3 hours. No, it kind of sucks, but it's whatever. Honestly, just get back at it next week.
Alright. Well, we'll see you next week. I want Jaden to come up.
Yep.
Alright, thank you.
Mhm.
Can you let Jaden up? Cooper, Jaden Cooper. Hi, Keela Cooper. I can't do it. Alright. You know what? Never mind. Anyways. Well, thank you guys for watching this.
Is the stream over?
No, I'm doing the closing.
Okay.
Anyways, that is the end of this race. Thank you for joining us on VBS. We are owned by the Cable Corporation. It's my group, but yeah. So the 39 is your winner. You heard it straight from him. He will improve for Texas. Let's hope he wins Texas. We'll see you next week. Probably not, because I may have to do stuff, but we'll probably see you next weekend in Texas, and I'm definitely excited for when we go to Mexico City. But anyways, thank you guys for joining us here on PBS, and